All right, welcome apprentices of Kent Business College. Today we are going to embark on what is seriously the most crucial part of any marketing journey. We're talking about transforming a simple plan into a legendary quest.
So let's just dive right in, shall we? I want you to forget everything you think you know about boring, dusty old documents. From now on, we're going to treat your marketing plan as what it really is. It's an epic quest for success, it's your treasure map, and it leads straight to victory.
You know, every great adventure, it always starts with a single step, right? A single mark on the map. And for us, right here, that first step means understanding the entire journey ahead. We're talking from the moment you step out the door, all the way to claiming that treasure.
And here it is. This is your quest map. Think of these as the key stages that'll guide you from where your business is right now to where it absolutely needs to be. So we're going to start with the big picture, our mission. Then we'll analyze the terrain, nail down our specific goals, and plot the perfect path to get there. Don't worry, we're going to conquer each stage one by one. Okay, so before you just charge headfirst into battle, what does a hero do? They scout the land, right? You absolutely have to understand your own strengths, know your enemy, and really see the landscape for what it is. And that, my friends, is the analysis phase. And for this part of the quest, you've got some amazing tools. Think of SWOT and PESTLE analysis as your magical spyglass and compass. Seriously, SWOT helps you look inward at your own strengths and weaknesses, while PESTLE, that helps you scan the wider kingdom, the political, economic, and social landscape. Put them together, and they help you spot those hidden opportunities and, avoid any nasty trolls hiding under the economic bridge. So, a SWOT analysis, it's basically like checking your inventory before you head out on this big journey. What powerful items do you have in your pack? Like strong product innovation. And what are you missing? Maybe a low marketing budget for Q4? This tells you exactly what you've got to work with. And look, that insight is absolutely critical, because knowing you have a low budget, that's a weakness, right? It means you can't just go out and buy a dragon. No way. You have to plan a smarter, clever, low-cost quest to succeed. And check this out. This is a perfect example of what good scouting can uncover. Our data here shows we're pretty much a household name down in the south of England. But up in the north, we're almost a ghost. Now see, this isn't a problem. Oh no, it's a call to adventure. It's a brand new territory for us to explore. All right. So the terrain is fully scouted, we've identified that big brand awareness gap. Now it's time to actually draw the lines on our map. We're shifting from just knowing things to doing things. It is time to decide exactly how we're going to get to that treasure. And this right here, this is your destination. See, a proper marketing objective isn't just some vague idea like, go north. Nope, it's reach the northern citadel and double our influence by winter. It has to be specific, it has to be measurable, and it's got to have a deadline. That right there is what turns a simple wish into a real plan. Okay, let's break down how these pieces fit together. It's kind of like zooming in on a map. We start way up high with the objective, what we want to achieve, like doubling awareness. Then we zoom in a little to the strategy. That's our clever overall approach. And finally, we zoom all the way into the tactics, the nitty-gritty specific actions we're going to take on the ground. And these are your specific moves. Think of them as the spells you'll cast and the weapons you'll wield. Sponsoring a local festival, running some geo-targeted ads. Every single one is a deliberate, calculated action designed to win over the hearts and minds of the North. All of it driving us towards that one big objective. You know what they say, the best way to learn how to be a hero is to study the legends. So let's do just that. We're going to look at two awesome tales of companies who followed their maps and, you guessed it, achieved some truly legendary success. First up, the legend of John Lewis. Now, these guys understood a really profound truth. The path to holiday treasure, it's paved with emotion. And back in 2014, that emotion came in the form of a super charming penguin named Monty. And the result? It was pure magic. Their story, that Monty the Penguin ad, was so powerful that it completely captured the kingdom's imagination. Get this, it racked up over 7 million views online in just the first 24 hours. That's insane. But wait, this wasn't just about getting those warm, fuzzy feelings, was it? Oh no, they turned that emotional connection directly into treasure. We're talking a staggering 48,000 Monty the Penguin stuffed toys sold. People didn't just watch the story, they literally wanted to take a piece of it home with them. And here it is. the ultimate treasure. The quest was a massive, resounding success. This whole carefully planned, emotion-led campaign, it resulted in a 4.8% increase in profits over that festive period. Now that is the power of a great plan.
Okay, next up, let's talk about the tale of Direct Line. Picture this. They were in a land full of identical competitors, and all of them were just shouting about price, price, price. So, Direct Line chose a bold new quest. They decided to stop trying to be the cheapest and start being the ultimate hero in a crisis.
I mean, they completely changed their quest. They realized their value wasn't about being cheap, it was about being the best. Their whole new strategy was to be the fastest, most effective problem solvers you could possibly find. Yeah, even faster than fictional heroes like RoboCop or a Transformer. And the results? Well, they were truly heroic. Their ads, the ones with characters like Bumblebee from Transformers, were almost twice as memorable as the industry standard. Think about that. This wasn't just some cool ad. It was cold, hard proof that their new strategy was working and totally cutting through all that noise. So, you've reached the final stage of the map. But listen, the quest, it never truly ends for a real marketing hero. The landscape is always changing. New challenges are always popping up, and that treasure chest you just found, it might just be the first of many. So now, you have to measure your success and always be ready to adapt.
This is how you count your treasure, people. We're talking about key performance indicators, or KPIs. These are the specific metrics that tell you point blank if your plan is working. You have to be constantly measuring your results. Everything from sales figures and website traffic to social media engagement. That's how you prove your value, and it's how you know when it's time to adjust your course.
So, please remember this. A marketing plan is not some stone tablet that was handed down from the heavens. It's not set in stone. It's a living, breathing document. And you, as a Level 4 marketing executive apprentice, you are learning to become its architect. You have the power to build it, the power to change it, and the power to guide it straight to success.
Okay, you now have the map, you have the tools, and you've heard the legends. The only thing left to do now? Go forth and start your own legendary marketing quest. Your quest is waiting. So, how will you make your impact?